Representative Goodson, it's good to see you again. Representative Workman, it's good to see you again as well. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. My name is Carrie Gervais, and I am a 4th grade teacher. I am here today to give you my perspective as a professional teacher on the current state of public education. As a professional, I believe in teacher accountability. I believe that we need a statewide test that will demonstrate progress for all students and allows for appropriate accommodations when needed. Also, I believe that we need standards that establish what is required to be taught in each grade level. In the upcoming legislative session, I encourage you to complete 2 very critical tasks. First, in regards to high-stakes testing, we are on a dangerous path of implementing a high-stakes test thrown together by a company that has never before implemented an educational high-stakes test like the one that will be administered next spring here in Florida. The current plan implements a policy of failing 3rd graders, denying diplomas to high school students, and tying test scores to teacher salaries, all to a test that is still being developed as we speak here in December, yet slated to be administered this spring. Clearly, this year should be considered not high stakes for any of these categories, and this state test should be considered a field test. We need to give students confidence in their success and build them up, not tear them down. We need to encourage young adults to chase their dreams of higher education and technical training, not diminish their dreams by harming their GPA with end-of-course exams that are 30% of their final grades. And finally, we need to recognize that the professionals who know what is best for a student in the classroom is the teacher. The teacher who guides and encourages students 180 days in the school year is the best person to decide what, when, and how those students should learn. My second request, in regards to classroom standards. We have chosen a convenient path of implementing the Common Core standards, simply renamed as the Florida Standards. These standards have substantial flaws and are developmentally inappropriate, especially in the elementary school grades. The problem with the Florida Standards is the fact that the standards cannot be changed as long as we are beholden to the federal control via the Race to the Top program. The result is a lack of state control on our classroom standards. We can do the right thing for the students of Florida by repealing and replacing the Florida Standards, also known as Common Core standards. Other states have done it. State-run public education existed as a viable entity prior to Race to the Top and the promise of federal dollars. We can establish that role again. We have the opportunity to appoint a commission that would include participants from every level of education to re-evaluate our standards. With local and state level control, we can evaluate what they are lacking and improve them to be competitive in an international marketplace. It would not be an easy task, but the future of our children is worth it. I encourage you to fight for state control of our public education system so that we can solve these issues, and I'm looking to all of you to help me work for the future of our children. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. Any questions?